the intelligent use of questions to teach your child. Hi, this is Dave Hughes of Ernie, Reyes, Martial Arts in Gallatin. Welcome back to my Life Coach Your Child series. Today what we're going to be talking about is actually a sales technique of asking leading questions and never asking a say no. Now, people say, well, this is about working with my kids. What does that have to do with sales? Well, it has everything to do with it. If you're trying to influence people, if you're trying to communicate effectively with your child, most parents have a lot of love for their children and they have the best intentions, but sometimes their communication falls a little bit short. Now, keep in mind that if you ask a child a question, our brains always are asking, what does this mean? And they're always asking questions. Now, if you just simply tell a child something, there's room for doubt. Even if they completely love you and trust you, their brain is automatically going to question this. Now, if you ask leading questions and put them in a certain direction with that so that they find the correct answer on their own and it comes out of their mouth and they tell it to you, to them it's an established fact. It's the gospel, regardless of anything else. So remember, if you are the one saying it and just lecturing, you're probably having some arguments internally with even the youngest children, and especially with teenagers. Now, when it comes to if you ask the leading questions and plan these out ahead of time, it's not, are you going to clean your room? Are you going to clean your room before or after you do your homework? Things like that. When you shape those questions so that they come to a certain answer, it's a much, much more powerful method of teaching, and this way they own it. Now, another thing towards asking questions is after you finally get something across to your child, have them explain it back to you in their own words, not just a parroting you, but you may find, even though they have the best intentions, they may not really understand what you're trying to get across to them. Well, we're making a cake recipe. Well, it calls for flour. Oh, your child's all pumped up. I'm going to do a really good job. I'm going to get roses. You can see what I mean. They may have something different in mind than you do, even though they're really paying attention. So, by asking intelligent, well thought out questions and having them answer it to you, you have a much better impact on your child.